Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where we track down, body snatch, and react to nothing but the wildest videos I could find on the internet. So whether you like it, love it, or hate it, let's get after it.
My daughter is sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room.
Scared of the dark? Turn the damn lights on.
You can tell, but
hey, first of all, turn the damn toys off when she goes to bed. Or get rid of them. Don't do it. Don't. Don't go in there. I'm trying to look around the corner. No. Don't do it. No, don't do it. This lady's crazy. Is that an arm? Is that an arm?
so this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. It's always terrified me since.
Hey, that thing might be defaulty.
Questions and it would answer. What noise is this? What noise is this?
That's what I'm talking about, see?
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record it. While taking this video, she captures this.
We already seen it.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
Man, that dude's having an episode. You're calling a... I mean, yeah, call the cops, but... That's crazy.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
Just days after this happened, Jasmine records the video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, you can't. But in the video, you saw...
That was the one that opened.
Who opened the door? Like, look at this. Like, pitch black. Like,
squatters, maybe?
Like, how?
This whole occurrence is pretty strange. It's what happens next that's by far the most unsettling. This is where things start to get pretty weird, because after reaching out to...
It ain't weird already?
And getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Okay, y'all, so property management sent somebody else to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
I'm not checking it.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
Come on, guys. What the...
What is that? Y'all.
Come here, buddy.
What the
You're late.
hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? Somebody put kids' shoes up in there. Those frozen...
That's crazy.
Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's.
When I ask you to step out of the vehicle, you step out of the vehicle. You don't get to sit there and tell me how I'm going to do my job. You understand?
So, I'll put this one in here just because it's like, I know it's not even on the same subject, but I just couldn't freaking fathom the way the cop is treating this child.
Yeah.
Check it out.
After learning that the girl's grandfather was the state police sheriff, the arrogant officer immediately changed his attitude and became polite.
Ask her to step out of the vehicle. She refuses to step out. So she was assisted out of the vehicle. My dad's a retired state trooper. Okay.
On January 24th, 2024, in South Whitley, Indiana, Officer Brian Himmel pulled over a red car for speeding. After forcing it to stop at a gas station, Officer Brian immediately approached the driver to ask for their license. The petite driver was 18-year-old Vivian. Since it was her first time being stopped by the police, she nervously fumbled for half a minute and couldn't find her license. The impatient Officer Brian didn't say much and immediately ordered Vivian to get out of the car. When she refused, Officer Brian, without any warning, dragged Vivian out of the vehicle and forcibly arrested her. Even more outrageous, Brian violated policy by turning on his body camera only during the arrest.
Your other hand. They have to be like this.
After being thrown down, Vivian's head cleared, and she finally remembered that her driver's license was tucked inside her student ID. However, by that time, the student ID had already fallen to the ground.
How old are you? Good job, you're going to jail.
Can you please grab my phone and my license for me?
Yep. Take a seat.
And my keys.
Take a seat.
Brian seemed to realize that his earlier actions were somewhat
cops that
inappropriate,
act like this,
so
man.
his tone softened a bit. When he picked up Vivian's phone and driver's license, he learned that Vivian had quietly notified her father when she was pulled over. After reading her Miranda rights, the extremely controlling Brian began to get angry again.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any questions right now. What I am going to tell you is you were pulled over for your speed and your headlight, okay? Speed was 37.
Speed and headlight.
Not that big of a deal.
I promise you that girl's headlight's just fine.
You would have gone away for warning tonight, okay? But however, since you decided to pull this right here, where you don't want to comply, you don't want to give me your ID, and you think you're going to run the scene, you're now going to jail. You understand? You were not. How many times did I ask you? I've got a body cam on. It'll show you not pulling your ID out. When I ask you to step out of the vehicle, you step out of the vehicle.
It won't
you don't get
show
to sit
that.
there and tell me how I'm going to do my job. You understand?
Brian slammed the car door, startling the officers who had come to assist. When a colleague asked about the reason for the stop, Brian blamed all the issues on Vivian. However, these claims had no evidence, because Brian hadn't turned on his camera at the time. Unaware of the situation, the colleague had no choice but to initially trust his teammate.
Vehicle, you don't want to go down this route. Refuse to exit. So, pulled her ass out, put her in armbar, slammed her to the ground, got her in custody. How old is she? She said she's 18.
You put her in armbar.
Even more outrageous, Officer Brian seemed to have intermittent bouts of rage, and a passing driver at the gas station was scolded for no reason.
You're going to have to back out, man. There's no room over there. Okay, well, the problem here, sir, is that she pulled in here. I didn't pull her in here, so get off my scene.
Who the fuck are you talking to, man?
Get off my scene.
Because Vivian had notified her father
like
when she was pulled over.
I promise you, man, there's going to be an issue. You're going to treat me with respect.
I'm the one that pulled her over. So I pulled her over for speed, 37 and a 30, and then the headlight, okay, her driver's side headlights out. Oh, okay. Pull her over, she pulls in here, cracks the window. They're talking to me. I got it. Cracks the window, ask her to roll the window down a little bit more. All this commotion in the rain, I can't hear her.
Can't stand cops, man.
Ask her to step out.
Wait, no, let me correct that. I can't stand a fucking shitty cop, a dirty cop, a tyrant.
Refuse to do it. Want to give me her ID, want to give me a registration. So she's assisting.
That's what I can't stand.
Was it really assisting her out of the car? Although the body camera
put her in
wasn't
an
on at the
armbar,
time,
homeboy.
gas station surveillance shows that Brian didn't politely ask Vivian to get out. He roughly dragged her from the car and pinned her to the ground to make the arrest. The unaware father thought it was his daughter's fault and quickly apologized, hoping the officer would go easy on her, even mentioning his own father, who was a police chief. Once the officer learned that Vivian had a grandfather who was a police sheriff, his attitude immediately changed.
That's probably my bad. I've instructed her that we roll the window down like that much.
Absolutely. You don't have to roll it down all the way as long as you can get the ID out. The problem is when I can't hear because of the traffic and the rain and everything.
Oh, God.
You know, and you ask her to exit the vehicle and she refuses to do so. You know what I mean?
You don't have to hear a word I say.
Yep.
So,
if you know I didn't commit a
are you
crime,
Yeah.
you know you don't deserve my driver's license.
Okay. So,
anyways,
you have somebody, well, I already called her hook. I wish you would have got here.
I'm done with
I mean,
that
these
one.
girls came within 8 to 10
Back to
feet.
the ghost.
Three
Or
women.
aliens.
Katya, two
Excuse
sisters,
me.
Liliani, and Valkyria, 14, 16, and 21. They got within 8 to 10 feet in broad daylight of this creature. And one of the things that doesn't come across in the film, when they saw this thing, they're looking like, what are we looking at here? They're walking through this field, and it's up against a cinder block wall. And one of them was looking at it, what is that? And it was crouched by the wall. It was weak and feeble. And one of them kind of like screeched, like, what is that? And it turned, and it looked right at the girls, locked eyes on them. Liliana grabs her younger sister, who's 14, Valkyria, and hightails it out of there. Katya is 21. She's frozen in her tracks, locked eyes with this creature, and it's communicating with her. Please help me. He wants help. It's weak and it's feeble and it's scared.
Help it.
In a leaked video that emerged on the internet, an alleged encounter between a man and an extraterrestrial being took place at an undisclosed location within a secret base in the United States. The encounter reportedly occurred during the nighttime, and due to the video's quality, the specific surroundings remain unidentified. It is believed that this encounter took place in 2017, although no official confirmation from the government has been provided. The video begins with a man standing a short distance away from what appears to be an extraterrestrial being, commonly referred to as a gray. Both individuals face each other and maintain eye contact for several moments. The extraterrestrial's physical features resemble typical depictions of grays: a hairless, pale grayish skin tone, large dark eyes, and a slight frame. The man remains calm throughout the encounter, showing no signs of distress or fear. Their interaction appears to be nonverbal, as no audible communication is captured in the leaked video. Despite this, their body language seems engaged and focused. The man and the extraterrestrial being exchange glances, perhaps attempting to convey meaning or understanding to one another. It is worth noting that any interpretation of their interaction remains speculative due to the lack of context provided. After a brief period of visual engagement,
Was he talking to him
the man and the
telepathically,
extraterrestrial reach out and firmly shake hands. This momentary physical contact suggests a mutual acknowledgement or agreement between the two parties. The handshake appears formal, devoid of any overt displays of emotion or excitement. Both individuals maintain a composed demeanor throughout the encounter, further adding to the enigmatic nature of the video. It is important to emphasize that the authenticity and veracity of this video remain unverified. As no official confirmation or statements have been released by the government or reputable sources, skepticism should be exercised when evaluating the footage. The leaked video serves as a piece of intriguing but unconfirmed evidence in the realm of alleged extraterrestrial encounters. As with any leaked material, its origin and intentions behind its release by an anonymous source raise additional questions about its credibility. The lack of supporting information or corroboration adds further complexity to the assessment of this alleged encounter. Without official documentation or reliable sources, it is impossible to draw definitive conclusions regarding the nature and significance of this encounter. Until further evidence emerges or official disclosures are made, this leaked video remains an unverified curiosity within the realm of alleged extraterrestrial encounters.
Country, and well, you just tell me what you saw.
Well, it was one ordinary day.
I don't know, guys.
I was waiting for my husband to come home.
Hold on. What do you guys think about that last video, man? You guys think that's some BS or what? Hey, because I've always seen, like, the Greys communicate telepathically, right? The only thing that I thought was odd is that they shook hands. You know, if a Grey is going to speak with you telepathically, that means they're, you know, not about touching. Maybe he needed to relay something to him. I don't know. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, man. I'm not 100% on it.
My two sons went to Cypher to school, and I was getting changed, and I heard this terrific noise. It was just like a giant cauldron of water being poured onto a fire, a shh sort of noise, you know. And the first reaction was, oh, the children. I thought maybe a plane was crashing or something like that. And I slipped my jumper on and went outside to find my two sons lying flat on the ground in a garden in front of the house, shouting, "Mummy, Mummy, there's a flying saucer." Well, naturally, I just said, "Come on, don't be stupid. Come in the house." But felt sort of a strange sensation. Wended my way up the side of the house to where we had a pump where we used to get all our water from, and automatically looked up to see this, all I can describe, this huge Mexican hat. It was stationary, this thing, and it was bright silver in colour, and it had a dome. It was tilted to sort of, I could see the occupants in it.
You saw people in it?
I saw people in it. There were two people in there. These people were beautiful people. That's the only way I can describe them. They had long golden hair, like a page boy bob, just like the old kings.
The Aryans.
You see photographs of the old kings. And the colour of their hair was golden. Now, I was really...
What were they dressed in?
They had a sort of a pro-neck jumper affair, like a ski top suit, in pale blue. Now, these people weren't sat behind, one behind the other. They were sat together, but this, whatever it was tilted so that I could see them and they could see me.
Were you looking at them through windows, through portholes?
No, not portholes. It was just sort of like a cockpit, I suppose, that had this perspex or glass.
I think this chick is 100% genuine right here.
So whatever it was, they could see me anyway, and I could see them. And they were...
What do you guys think about this, man? This is awesome testimony right here.
They had beautiful faces. I shall never forget their faces as long as I live. Their foreheads seemed to be a bit larger than, you know, the bottom of their faces as normal people you would expect to see. But maybe this was just whatever they had around their heads, which was like a transparent fishbowl. And they just looked, and I was absolutely paralytic with fear. I couldn't move, although my mind was ticking over.
Guys, I'm having such a hard time with this, man. There's so many possibilities of intelligent life form out there. You know, with everything being so far away, by the time we see it, it's already done and gone. You know what I mean? But then I see stuff like this, and I'm like, man, dude, this chick really, either she just believes what she's saying, or she's actually seen this. You know what I mean? Like, she's made it up and has come up with this story so well. She's told it so many times, she believes it, or it's the real deal, Holyfield. You guys let me know what you think in the comments.
And they looked so sympathetic that I was just mesmerized for what seemed to be, ages, but it could have only been seconds. And I turned to sort of look down at the boys, was unaware that they were with me because I was so absorbed. And the next thing, I looked up and it was gone.
How low had it been?
It had been, the height I couldn't tell you, but the house that you've seen, it was just on top of the roof. It was hovering on top of the roof.
How big was it compared with the size of the house?
It swallowed the whole circumference of the roof. I couldn't see, the roof was completely blotted out. The chimneys I couldn't see. All I could see was this massive object that I described as like a Mexican.
She won't even call it a UFO because she doesn't know what it is. But she says it looks like a Mexican hat.
Hat without the bottoms.
And then it flew away sideways or upwards?
No, I didn't see. I just looked up and it had gone. But I assume it went straight up. Because for a short while after in the sky, I looked around and I said to my two boys, well, can you see anything? Can you see anything? And they said, there it is, Mum. And they pointed up. And I watched it. It was just like a little cotton meal in the sky. And it circled us 3 times. It went round 3 times. And then it just shut off. And that was it. When I started to analyze myself afterwards, I feared that I
Jesse
had
Rustenberg,
an hallucination.
we need to find her children and ask them what they've seen.
Because my sons were so sure about what they'd seen and what I'd seen. And it went through my mind that it was a secret weapon from Russia. And then I thought, well, it can't be that, because if they had something like that, they wouldn't need to fear anybody or anything.
Were you scared by it? Did you run indoors?
Oh, I was petrified. I couldn't move. I couldn't move a muscle. I was paralyzed with fear.
Poor girl.
But now I wouldn't be. Because now, when I look back, you know, I think, what an amazing thing to have happened, and for me to have seen it.
And when your husband came home, where were you?
Well, when my husband came home from the office, I was locked in the house with my children, under a big kitchen table that we were using.
Under the table?
Under the table, yes. It's funny now when I look back. You know, it sounds absolutely ridiculous, but this is the truth. This happened. And that's it. We were ridiculed.
Hey, who's to say all these UFOs that go into the oceans, who's to say they aren't going in there to like, not so much go to a base underwater, but maybe kind of view the life underwater, you know what I mean, and like scientifically check it out, I guess. Because sometimes it seems like that's what they're doing with us when they abduct us, or you know what I mean, they start checking us out. They leave us like with no memories. They could just be, you know, poking and prodding, seeing what the hell we are. Same thing with the water, guys.
It was very embarrassing at the time, and people, they possibly thought, oh, she's a nutter, but you know, who cares? This is something that happened to me, and I'm a practically minded person, and that's it.
She's a practically minded person, guys.
My name is Trey Hudson.
Why wouldn't you believe her story?
We've captured footage of a portal, a gateway or doorway into somewhere or something else. I'm a researcher, and I've always been interested in, you know, things of high strangeness, you know, be it UFOs, cryptids, things like that. I have a team, and my team is made up of engineers, you know, professional people. We've been investigating and researching since 2017. It's a place we call the Meadow. There's a lot of folklore in that area. That region is known for high strangeness. There are numerous reports of paranormal occurrences.
Oh, shit.
On 11 February 2017, we decided
You guys, give a shout out to Discovery right here. I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright on this one, but this one is very, very, very interesting. He's not even talking about seeing a UFO or aliens. This dude is just talking about seeing a portal. Check him out. Let's see what else.
Set up in the meadow, equipped with thermal
and
night vision.
Okay, they're setting up. They got cameras. They got
we see you.
Trail cams.
Visibility. We know what our teammates look like on thermal.
Yeah.
We're used to seeing them at various distances, so we know what a human being.
All right, so let me just rewind a little bit. So this is what the team looks like, guys. And he's going to show
distances, so we know what a human being size thing looks like.
He's going to
the entrance of
show this other thing. I don't know why they're dark right here. This must just.
We received a radio transmission from one of our teams on the east end of the
That should be red because they're cold,
something
hot.
happening here. You need to come over and check it out.
The square box. You see the X beside it, or the cross? See the cross forming?
I got over there, and they said they started seeing on their thermals boxes forming in different places in the meadow.
Halt. You're right on the edge, but it is fading away. It's at least 25 foot tall.
So this was interesting because cubes and boxes are something that you see at other places of high strangeness. It's like a reoccurring theme.
The report, sorry.
Right.
The team, when they went to the area where this cube or box was formed, they completely disappeared off our thermal.
I can't see them.
Did they just disappear?
What my team reported when they entered into this area is a temperature drop.
Did they go behind some foliage or something?
Things were chilly, things were cold, and it was very dark and still, like being inside of a black velvet bag or inside of a blackout curtain.
Come on.
Geolocation. It's completely faded away now, it's gone.
It's odd because this area, there really wasn't anything that would completely block and obliterate their heat signature. That's just not something that was possible. The wildest explanation is they actually weren't there. They were somewhere else.
All right, there they are.
I think they walked into a portal.
Damn, guys, what do you guys think about that, dude? That was fucking insane. Well, what are the guys... This is my problem with this. Why didn't we interview his team? Why didn't his team tell us what they experienced when they went into the portal? Come on! What's going on here? I believe I recorded an alien. Hold on. Let me rewind that. Encounter, abduction, 3 a.m. this morning. Okay, let's see. I mean, I really can't see nothing. So... I don't know what I'm watching here, but... Yeah, people turn their frickin' lights on. So what? I don't see any UFOs now. I've seen somebody turn their frickin' lights on in their backyard and threw a party. Surprise!
Look at that.
You never know.
Red,
That's
green.
Red and green.
You see the dots in the line?
You know what that is?
It's spinning. It's literally spinning.
Come on, bro. It's a drone.
Can you see it?
Divine Pisces, it's a drone.
I see. Ooh.
Chill out. Nothing big.
And all those clouds were out here earlier. Look at that. Look at that.
I mean, that thing is up there.
Yeah.
But it's not that far. Come on.
It's doing some stuff.
It's doing some stuff.
Ooh. Oh, Lord, I hope we don't get abducted tonight. Not again.
Not again.
Look at that from a distance. Look what it's doing on that phone. Do you not see that? Now I can go to another one, and we already did that back there. And it don't look like that, and nor is it behaving like that. And like I said, I can't get over the clouds. They were so thick. Ooh, look.
And I killed 2 of them. Yes, they're mortal, and they do die. However, in the process...
Why would you kill them?
One of them did this. All I remember is that he just kind of waved his hand in front of his chest, and the next thing I know, this blue beam hit me and just literally opened me up like a fish. and burnt my fingers right off of me, and it was some form of electrical force because.
Well, bro, you shot him.
Kind of like being hit by a lightning bolt, burned all my toenails off of me. Completely crispy crittered my left foot.
You really had that coming.
Burnt the shoe right off of me.
Burnt the shit out of you.
All I remember was the smoking remains, and I'm still conscious, but in and out of. I didn't remember much. And there was a Green Beret that was right behind me that risked his life. In fact, he died. But he risked his life. He shoved me back in the dash and hit the button and took me up. And I wouldn't be alive talking to you today if it wasn't for him. I'm forever indebted. He lost his life. 66 Secret Service agents,
life, not wife.
Green Berets, Black Berets, crack troops lost their lives because the government, our United States government, lied, did not tell us anything about the alien threat. There's a war underneath there, and I'm talking dead serious. It's been going on since that time. Since late August of 1979, our military, the Russian military, basically the militaries of the world, have been in constant conflict with the outer space alien.
The Miami Mall encounter happened when chaos broke out at the Bayside Marketplace on New Year's 2024, causing the largest police response in Miami history. The official story is that it was all caused by teens in the area. However, eyewitnesses came forward claiming it was caused by a 10-foot shadow alien or dimensional being incursion. Many believe this creature was even caught on camera in this footage of the incident. Yet, no official body cam or mall surveillance footage has ever been released to confirm the official story of the chaos, leading many to believe there may be some truth to the alien encounter.
What do you guys think, man? I don't know, it's kind of a lot to take in, right? Some of those were real, I feel like some of those were real, some of those were not. You guys let me know in the comments, and until next time, much love and stay lifted. Also, if you guys like the content, hit that subscribe button. And I will be putting up something here pretty soon. Maybe you guys can kind of help out the channel, a way to do that. So, again, until next time, much love and stay lifted, guys.